keep you safe, I'll keep you dry. Don't be afraid, Cecilia, I'm the satellite, and you're the sky.
Hi, this is Tony from Home School Astronomy. Comets are one of the most spectacular things that you'll ever see in the night sky. And we like them because they're bright enough that they're easy to see and you can't miss them. We've all been in the situation where we go outside hoping to see something wonderful and it's just a dud. Maybe some meteor showers are that way, though the Perseids meteor showers recently were not that way. They were really good. A comet is not going to disappoint. The best and brightest comets are usually surprises, though, and can appear in the sky with very little notice. They speed toward the sun from the dark, cold edge of the solar system, a place we call the Oort Cloud. They are small and dark as they race headlong toward the sun, and then, bam! They flare up. A sparkler on a birthday cake couldn't look better as they veer toward the sun and melt. The dust, the ice, the gas, they sublimate, which is turning ice to water vapor without becoming liquid first, in between there. And they form a tail that can be millions of miles long, and it can be so bright that you can even see it in the daytime. All comets have two tails, like a mutant dog of some type, a dust tail and an ion tail. The dust tail always faces away from the sun. It's often curved and can be blown by the solar wind. That's why it faces away from the sun. The ion tail is made of gas and plasma. Plasma is just superheated gas. Comets stir the interest of even the most jaded smartphone user. Maybe even enough to put the phone down and actually look at the sky. Oh, our ancestors used to notice them. When they came, totally unexpected, totally unexplainable, we used to think that they were omens of bad things to come. After a comet would show up in the sky of our ancestors, if anything bad happened the year after that, it would be attributed to the comet. But before you laugh and think we've changed so much, even in the 1990s, a cult formed around the appearance of the comet Hale-Bopp, and the followers did crazy things. They thought there was a spaceship hiding behind the comet, but the only spaceship around these comets are ours. We've begun to send spaceships up to study them. We've been chasing down comets for a while now, but we actually landed on a comet just this year, and for the first time in human history, human eyes have seen what a comet looks like from the surface. We know that most comets come from the Oort Cloud, a sphere with trillions of rocks that are all potential comets, surrounding our solar system in kind of a bubble. It's hard to comprehend how far the Oort Cloud is. Consider that if the sun was the 50-yard line of a football field, Earth would be on the 25-yard line, and the Oort Cloud would be 400 miles away. The comets are just dormant pieces of rock and ice far out past Pluto. But when some star or gas cloud gets a little close to one of these objects, they're knocked out of their hibernation and hurtle toward the sun, the biggest gravitational source in the area. Eventually, we see it coming, and if the comet does not crash into the sun, we can calculate how long it will be before the comet orbits around and comes back. They're called periodic comets, and the most popular comet, Halley's Comet, is periodic. We kind of know when it's coming back. In the 80s, when it came back, some of your parents possibly were very disappointed. It was very dim this time around, but we'll see next time. The short period comets are 200 years or less, and long period comets, well, you guessed it, they're longer than 200-year orbits. And then there are just some that swing by once and then shoot out into interstellar space, never to be seen again. Again, this depends on their orbits, and we can calculate whether they're coming back or not. The sun also has something to say about that. Oftentimes the sun's gravity will pull the comet into the sun and it will never be seen again. The most popular comet, but no longer the brightest comet, is Halley's Comet, which appears every 76 years. Would Halley be considered a short period comet or a long period comet? Answer: short period, because it's less than 200 years. Meteor showers, like the Perseids meteor shower that just hit in August, are really just remnants of comets that have passed by, and the meteors streak through our sky as we pass through the orbit of the comet's debris once a year. If you haven't seen a comet yet, you probably will. Each generation usually gets at least one super bright one. There are about 24 comets a year. Usually one or two are visible somewhere on the Earth. I wonder when your comet will come. This is Tony from Home School Astronomy, wishing you clear skies.
Down below, I keep you safe, I keep you dry. Don't be afraid, Cecilia, I'm the satellite, and you're the sky.